Hi YouTube, I just wanted to, I know I made a video, I think it was yesterday, saying that I was in my 18th week, but I had a prenatal class today that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I had some other things that was on my mind that I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about too. I have a couple things written down here that I wanted to say or talk about. Lightheadedness was my first thing. I think I've mentioned that in my other videos, but I keep getting, like I said, if I stand longer than a few minutes, I get lightheaded. So if you guys have any suggestions on how you guys got rid of your lightheadedness, or what you guys did to ease it, at least, not necessarily make it go away, because I'm sure that's not going to happen, but anything that'll help it. I drink a lot of water. I eat small meals throughout the day. I mean, there's always food on my stomach. I take my prenatal vitamin. Doctor says that it's just natural with my pregnancy. I mean, I'm sure every woman has that, no doubt, but I didn't know if there was a at-home remedy type thing that you guys know about that I should know about. So I think I told you guys, I'm not really sure, but I find out the gender on the 28th. Right now it is the 17th, so in a little over a week I'll get to find out what it is, which is nice because my birthday is on the 29th, so I get to find out the day before my birthday, so I think that that's a nice birthday present. So the gender prediction, whatever that tells you the gender, or the Chinese gender prediction, says that it's a girl. But all my symptoms, like I said, like the hair on my stomach, the rash I was having on my arms, the nausea that I wasn't really having very often, those are all symptoms of a boy. So, and I feel like it's a boy, like, it's just mother's intuition. All of my friends say it's a boy. My sister says it's a boy, my family. My mom even called me one day and she goes, "I just want you to know that you're having a boy." And I'm like, "What makes you think that?" And she's like, "I don't know. So I just woke up this morning and something told me that it's a boy." So, like I said in my last video, I'll be happy with whatever it is, but I just want it to be healthy. So, either way. So let's see. Vegetables, I know that it's just, I know a lot of women can relate to this, but when you're pregnant, you just have certain foods that you're just turned off to. You don't want anything to do with them. The thought of them or the smell of them just makes you sick. Vegetables is huge for me. Like, when I'm cooking them, because I know I have to eat them, so I find some way so I can still eat them but like them at the same time. So if you guys have any recipes basically that you guys want to give me, or just meals that you guys can prepare that's easy, I don't even care if it takes an hour, as long as it's good and I'll be able to hold it down, because sometimes I don't really throw up very often. I get really nauseous. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions that you want to give me, that would be cool. Anyways, about the class, it was a prenatal class that I got from WIC, and they went over this book basically, and it's just it tells you, like here it says, if my baby is only going to weigh 7 to 8 pounds, why do I need to gain so much weight? And it says on there like what weight you're gaining and why you're gaining so much there. Let's see. Oh, I like this because this helped me a lot. It says, I don't know if you can see that, but it says less of these and more of these, and it's got a list of some things here: candy, cupcake or pie, bratwurst or sausage, hot dog, so on and so forth. And then over here it has like a replacement food. So that, I thought that was pretty cool, because it's like the same. Instead of candy, you could have yogurt or pudding, because you still have your craving for that sweet stuff, and you can still have your sweet stuff. You can still fulfill that craving, but it's a healthier way to fulfill that craving. What if I feel sick to my stomach? It says, before you get out of bed, eat a few crackers, some dry cereal, which I've heard before, you can just leave, like, a lot of women that I've read about, even my doctor says, just like keep a little bag of Cheerios next to your bed, and if you feel nauseous when you get out of bed, just eat a few Cheerios and try to get a little bit of food on your stomach, or crackers. I have crackers next to my bed, so just in case I feel sick when I'm getting up. Avoid greasy, fried, spicy foods. Just like the question I answered yesterday about the increased gas in pregnancy. Like I said, if you're having greasy or fried or salty foods, I think that has a lot to do with the extra gas that you would be having. But wear clothes that are loose around your waist. I see that one I didn't know. I figured, I'm sure, it makes sense if you wear tight clothes. I guess it would relate to being sick, I guess. And I'm sure your doctors have told you this, but it also says to take your prenatal vitamins before you go to bed, which I did not know. I read that online, and I started taking them before I went to bed, and that helped a lot with my lightheadedness during the day, and the nausea that I wasn't having too often, but when I did have it, it sucked. But taking my prenatal vitamin before I went to bed helped a lot with that. Let's see. There was something else in here I wanted to tell you guys about. Oh, I don't know if you guys are like me where you feel where soda or coffee for a lot of women is like a big part of your day. It's become a ritual to drink a cup of coffee every morning. Caffeine is like that for me. I love caffeine. It's not necessarily coffee. I do drink coffee. Starbucks caramel frappuccino was my favorite thing in the world, and that's one of the big things that I've been craving, and I can't have it. But it says in here, and I read online and heard from my doctor that you can have caffeine, but in moderation. Like you can have, I think I read it was like 130 milligrams or something of caffeine a day, and it would be fine to drink that much. And here it says it's best to drink no more than 12 ounces of anything that has caffeine. So if I have a Coke, then, get the smaller bottles or whatever. It says if you're willing to, instead of drinking caffeine, drink more water, milk, and juice, which, I'm sure I could do that. I'm sure a lot of women could give up coffee, but it's just really nice to have that, that energy lift, because when we don't drink that every day, I get caffeine headaches when I don't drink caffeine, so it's nice to have that fix, basically, of caffeine. I know that some women know what I'm talking about, that had coffee every single day, and now you're pregnant and you feel like it's harmful for your baby, but in reality it's not. You'll be fine. You can still drink it, but just in moderation. There's something in here about herbal tea. I used to drink a lot of herbal tea. In the last couple of years, I've kind of slowed that down, but it says, which you can still drink herbal tea. The only things that you need to avoid, it says avoid teas that contain, and there's words in here that I can't pronounce, so I'm just going to show you guys. It says avoid teas that contain, and then it's listed there at the bottom. I don't know if that helps anybody that drinks herbal tea. There was, in my prenatal class today, there was a lady that drank a lot of herbal tea before she was pregnant, and it made her feel so much better that she could still drink it, but just not have, buy the certain kind that doesn't have those ingredients in it. So it was a nice reassuring feeling for her. Let's see. Sorry, I know there was another thing. I guess not. Yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to kind of talk about the prenatal class. But yeah, I'm 19 weeks today, and I find out the gender on the 28th. And like I said, today's the 17th, so we'll see how it goes. I want to make sure that I told that, I think the gender prediction test said that we were having a girl, but I want to make sure. Chinese gender prediction. Okay, let's see. February, it's 19. Yeah, it says we're having a girl, so. And I haven't done any of the old wives' tale prediction things that you can take and it'll tell you if you're having a boy or girl. I know that there's one that's like a pencil and you like hover it over your breasts or whatever. I'm going to have to look that up online and do it, but I know that you have to do that with the little pencils, which I don't have, so I will have to get some and try it. So, oh, there's one here, gender prediction based on baby's heartbeat, which I think is really cool. I don't know. There's a bunch of things. Just type in gender prediction and it'll pop up a crap load of things. So, yeah. But either way, I mean, I find out in a couple of days, so it's not really a huge deal. Baby willing, I will find out in a couple of days, so hopefully he or she will cooperate. That's about it. I will talk to you guys again in a week, so I will talk to you then. Bye.